My friend Corey had a first gen Robinson, loved it. I always thought they were trick. The R was great in the gusset, always bitching, always quality shit. Loved Robinson, never rode one.
Yeah, I never rode one either. I don't know if that was a West Coast thing at all, really. I only remember seeing Robinsons like when it was the firm, GT, Auburn,
Yeah,
Robinson,
yeah,
Carlisle. That's when I
yeah.
remember seeing Robinson.
My brother was the product manager for Robinson when they were at GT. So
Really?
I'd always give him a hard time because I go, dude, why don't you ever do anything with Robinson, man? Because he was the Powerlight Auburn, Dyno and Robinson product manager, and it seemed like he always, he did the cockpit and a bunch of other different things for Powerlight. I
Wow.
was like, dude, you should do something with Robinson. But anyways, I always give him a hard time about Robinson when they were at GT. But I always, oh wow, sorry guys, I always dug Robinson. Always liked him,
Yeah. Now,
except for that SST. I never got into that.
man, you got some good knowledge, man. All I got to do is put something in front of you. Now, I want to show you this ad. Diamondback. Now, the thing I've admired and what I'm starting to understand more is the effort and everything that these companies put into their advertising. And Diamondback, never spares any expense, obviously. And if you take a look at this ad, tell me if you remember this and what you think about that.
That's the ad for the Harry Larry Turbo, right?
Right, but it is about the turbo, but it's the turbo light kit is the only thing they're showing on the corner.
Is that Brent Romero?
Yeah, you see
Yeah.
these riders. Now
Yeah.
this is like for me, like as I've been going through these magazines, I've been stopping and paying more attention to the ads because as a kid you just rolled right past them. But now I'm going, wow, this is just a lot of effort put into this. I mean, you see Harry Larry way out here in the corner. That looks really cool, and they're just going over traffic. And so if I have to say who ran the best ads in this era, I'd probably give it to Diamondback. They ran some really, really good ads. I would say GT was up there, obviously, and then Mongoose ran great ads too. And during that period,
everybody rode a Diamondback. Everybody rode. I mean, they're like the Toyota Carrolla of BMX bikes, dude. Everybody had a Diamondback.
Couldn't put that better. Yeah, they were everywhere.
But it wasn't. No one had the Harry Larry Turbo. They had like the Viper and the Formula One or whatever the case may be. But yeah, my whole thing was with Diamondback was the seat tube was too far back. It was like a chopper, and I rode a Diamond. I actually, when my Mongoose got stolen, I rode a Diamondback with Boss stickers on it, and so I rode a Diamondback for about 2 weeks, and I was like, nah, I don't like this one. But my brother had. Ironically, you bring the Diamondback up because one of my things for '83 was in '83 Diamondback releases the Harry Larry Turbo.
Yeah, that bike is iconic. My cousin James is the only one I've ever known that owned one, and when he got it, he raced it for a while, and then he kind of got too tall for it. So at one point, he loaned me the frame. I was kind of in between frames, and I used it for just a little while until he found somebody that wanted to buy it, and I had to give it back. I didn't have any problem with that bike. I thought it was really cool, but I will say it was one of the prettiest for full-on production bikes at the time. So if you're looking at a Diamondback Turbo complete with that kind of like that Alcantara seat, competition 2 tires on it, chrome wheels, black nipples on the chrome wheels.
The cranks were the baddest part of the whole bike.
Yeah, and it had what was that, would you call it like a smoked chrome finish?
Yeah, smoked chrome, yeah.
Yeah, that was a sick build.
Those cranks were much prettier than the Redline Flights or maybe even the Profiles. They were badass.
It looked awesome. It had that little plate stamped in it, said Diamondback Turbo or whatever on there.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, so we were talking a little bit about the ESPN Pro Series that was big in '83. That was huge, right? So this is a pictorial of one of the actual races in Miami. And you got Eddie King sitting out in front right there. I'm looking at it upside down. Is that Rob Fade? I can't tell.
Okay, Rob Fade, okay.
I think that's Marietta for Torker right
Marietta
there.
Or Marietti?
Honestly, I don't know, man. So correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I love looking at race shots more than anything. And here's the significant thing. You got Eddie King, he's booking in front, right? He's a rookie. This is his rookie season.
As a pro.
Yeah, so when you're looking at these races in '83, he's top 3 almost every single time. He was like Eddie King was not tall; he's a small guy like me, but his legs were like tree trunks. You ever see that? I don't know if you ever seen a picture of it. He had massive legs, so he
Yep,
reminds me a lot of like say like a Barry Nobles, just small, compact, super muscular guy. That's
yeah.
kind of what he reminds me of. Back these race series were awesome, and stuff. I see that when you do your little reels, you use a lot of the ESPN race. Yeah, and I
Dude,
go,
I'm not trying to copy your style, bro, but dude, I
yeah,
get so many views on those things. It's crazy,
oh,
dude. Like all you had to do is put the right song behind it, and
by
it's so fun, dude.
far it's the most popular stuff. When I put it in, the only problem is I've done them, so I'm like, I'm out. I have to do something different. You know what I mean?